I woke up and I realized you said Pepsi, and now I want some. Hey guys, it's me and, you know.
Ain't even nobody watching you right now.
Well, they gonna come on and then they gonna see it.
Yeah, go ahead, get my crowd up. Go ahead.
So, it's me and your girl, and she goes by the name of Just Breeze, because, you know, she's popping, and, you know, she's queen, right? My mom is a queen, right? Because you guys love her, because you guys like to watch her, right? Okay, cool.
You're so stupid.
Love you, mom. Okay.
Alright, back
Everybody get these well, I almost said followers. Everybody get these viewers up, okay? So, they're coming, they're already coming.
Are you done?
See? Look,
Are you done?
Look, what's good, Jess?
What's up, Sin?
See?
You done?
Everybody,
you got my crowd up, thank you.
Now
Now go away.
Alright.
Put this in the refrigerator.
Everybody enjoy the show.
You are so What's good, everybody? I want to talk, and I hope you guys will talk too. God damn it! No, don't say that. He's adopted, yo. He's not my twin. He's adopted. Has anybody heard the story about this young girl, Kenneka Jenkins? Anybody? I hope you guys have read about it, or I hope it was floating around in your news feed and you happen to see it and read about it or whatever. It's a really fucked up story, you know what I'm saying? Like really, really heartbreaking. And it just shows that you can't fucking trust everybody. I knew that. I'm sure a lot of other people know that, but like I said, it's a really fucked up situation. What up, Saquon? What's good? You saw that shit, right? Yeah. Now, I just read an article like 5 minutes ago. I just read an article saying that they finally got the whole fucking story. And it's pretty much... Yo, my phone is tripping. Fucking Twitter just popped up out of nowhere. Anyway, in the story, it basically is saying how this young girl, she went out to a party. It was like a whole bunch of like college graduates, not graduates, but a whole bunch of college students. They went to a party in a motel. And, you know, they were doing the whole typical teenage shit, drinking and smoking and whatnot. And apparently, it started off with a guy making a post on Twitter. And he was like, yo, I'll give anybody $200 to put my baby mother in the freezer. And, you know, a whole bunch of people started screenshotting that fucking post and posting it out. So I guess her fucking best friend bit the fucking gun, bit the fucking apple, whatever the fuck you want to call it. She went for it and shit, you know what I'm saying? And they set her up. They were in a motel. It had at least, from what I seen in the video, and I must have seen that video over fucking times. I watch a lot of First fucking 48, and my middle name is fucking Carmen Sandiego and shit. So I did my little investigation, and from what I seen, there was like at least about 6 fucking people in there, male and fucking females. Yo, it's fucking sick. What happened? The crazy part about it is that the fucking dummy that's live streaming the whole her time there in the motel, she has sunglasses, and her sunglasses are the mirror sunglasses where you can see the reflection and you can see everything that's going on in front of her. You can see a guy sitting like right across from her. Then you see a person sit next to him, and that happens to be the girl Kenneka. You see her laid out like dead ass fucking arms out on the bed. And then, you know, they literally like breaking down the whole fucking the time stamp of the fucking video and shit. And like at 3 minutes and 9 seconds, you hear like a little faint "help me," and then the music gets turned up. And they, you know, they saying that she turned the music up when the girl started crying for help. You know, another part you hear a guy, he's saying, "Open up your fucking mouth." And like right before he says "open your mouth," that's when, like right after that, you hear the scream, "help me." So it's like, you know, is he shoving his dick in her mouth? And I'm not even trying to be funny right now. Like, I know I joke a lot of shit, but I'm not trying to be funny. Like, was he really like, you know, like, I started thinking about mad fucked up shit, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I think she was part of it. They're saying she's the one that orchestrated the whole fucking thing. And then in another part, like, you know, because I was reading the comments in Twitter, and in one part, somebody was saying how in one part of the fucking video, the girl who's doing the live, her fucking jaw is quivering. And I peeped that shit. And it's either two things. Either you pop an E and your shit is fucking jittering, or you're crying. And they were saying that she was crying. They like she was probably like she probably felt fucked up or what she did. I don't know. I don't fucking know, man. Cause she was responsible to comments on her. Yeah, she was. Yeah, they're saying that after she set up the whole thing, that she went on Facebook and started posting pictures of the girl Kenneka, talking about all my homegirl's dead and this, that, and the third. And I was like, yo, it's a fucked up story, but it's not something that surprises me because, unfortunately, people fucking get down like that, man, and it's so fucking sad. You know, you really think that somebody, you know somebody, and you fucking don't. I've been through it myself, you know. Thankfully, I wasn't fucking guilty and shit like that. But I had my share of, you know, having a fucking best friend and, you know, thinking that shit was real and it fucking wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you saw the pictures, Quinn? I didn't get to see the pictures that she posted. I didn't even get to go to her page. But what's fucked up, honestly, is they're saying that the girl who took the live video works at that fucking motel. That's number one. Number two, if she was found in the freezer, the only people who can access the freezer are who? Motherfuckers who work there. 3, when the fucking mother got there, they were giving her the runaround. They was not trying to help her, this, that, and the third. They were telling, and they even told her that her daughter put herself in the fucking freezer. Where they fucked up was that the sister used to work in the cafeteria, and the sister was like, no way in hell my sister stuffed herself in the fucking freezer by herself. Because number one, the fucking door is dumb heavy, and if she's drunk, as they said, and incoherent and stumbling, there's no way in hell that she would be able to open up a fucking heavy ass freezer door and stuff her fucking self in there. You know, the freezer's in the basement, Quinn. They said the fucking freezer is in the basement, and it sounds pretty fucking logical because if you think about it, the main fucking freezer, that's where that shit would be. I mean, come on, we all been to motels and shit like that, and we seen like the little ice, little freezers and shit, but you can't put a body in there, so the main motherfucker would have to be downstairs. And like I said, the only person who would be accessible to that shit is somebody who works there, and unfortunately, or rather fortunately, that girl fucking worked there. And it's fucked up, yo. It's fucked up how the motel was giving the mother the runaround. They didn't want to help her. The daughter had to knock on like every single fucking door to fucking find her until the fire department came. But my thing is, how did the fire department know to fucking look in the basement in the freezer? That's what I want to fucking know. That's the shit that got me fucking like all the way fucking tripping. Yeah, ain't no way a fucking drunk person opening that shit at all. What's good, Les? I was thinking about you. I need you to come back on my show. You got a lot of shit going on. You need to talk about it. We're gonna talk though. I'm gonna inbox you after the video. But yeah, man. It's fucked up, yo. It's really fucked up. It's sad. And you know, I encourage parents to talk to their kids, though. Like, yo, if you have like a teenager, whether it's a boy or a girl, like be fucking nosy, man. Be so fucking nosy that it pisses your fucking kids the fuck off, because at the end of the day, they're not in control, you are. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way in fucking hell. Ain't no way in hell she stumbled down there. Exactly. That shit ain't fucking happening. What's up, Petty? Yeah, but you know, like I encourage like parents, if you have a teenager, be fucking nosy. Go in their phone. Know who the fuck their friends are. Filter their friends. You have a right as a fucking parent to filter who the fuck they fuck with. I cut my fucking son's friends off if I feel like they're not good enough for him. I cut off one of his homegirls. I cut her off. I was like, yo, you are no longer welcome in my house. Don't contact my son. My son is not going to contact you anymore. And that's it. She started crying. I really don't give a fuck. She felt that it was cool to fucking drop out of school. You drop out of school, guess what? You can't be around my son because he don't need that negativity in his fucking life. And she thought I was fucking playing, and I was dead fucking serious. I was like, you are not gonna fucking hang with my son if you ain't going to motherfucking school. I don't give a fuck. Like, fuck that. Nowadays, kids don't even know who their friends are. So cool. Yeah, man. I tell my son all the time, the only friend that you have is me. Me. You know what I tell my son? Just to like give him a fucking reality check. I be like, yo, if you say that they're your friend so much, I say call them up right now. Call them up right now and tell them that you need a favor. And let me see if they come through for you. I'll wait. I'll fucking wait. I tell him, like, yo, don't do that shit. Don't think that you can fucking label everybody your fucking friend, because they're not. You know, and sometimes a lot of people have ulterior motives, you know, and a lot of times people be low-key hating. You know what I'm saying? They dead ass be low-key hating. If they see that you doing a little bit better, or you look a little better, or you getting a little bit more shine than them, or whatever the case may be. And they're saying that with this young girl, that these girls were hating on her, because if you see this girl, she was so freaking pretty. The girl Kenneka. And then if you see the girl who was fucking going live, her ass was looking dusty as all fucking hell. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't be surprised if hate played a role with this young girl. And it seemed like, you know, she had a good head on her shoulders. She, you know, her mother knew where she was at. So it wasn't like she was like one of these fucked up, rebellious kids, I guess, you know. I mean, I don't know. You really can't tell. But overall, what happened is fucked up. You know, find your daughter in a fucking freezer, son. That shit, I wouldn't know what the fuck to do with myself. Like, for real, for real. I really wouldn't. And it's just sad what people would fucking do for money. $200 fucking dollars? I mean, but then again, you know, $200 to a teenager is like a fucking $1,000. You know what I'm saying? They see that shit, and that shit is like a motherfucking gold mine to them and shit. You know what I'm saying? Hell fucking yeah. Yo, Saquon, let me tell you something. I had to learn that shit when I was about 30 years old. Okay? Real shit. Nah, maybe sooner. But I had to learn the hard way that my parents are my fucking best friends. Because there was a point where I was dead ass in a motherfucking hospital bed, and I was given a 50-50 fucking chance to fucking live. And the only people that were by my side was my husband, and my mother, my father, and my sister, and my brothers. And that's it. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So, people need to learn to separate acquaintances and fucking friends. Friends, I clarify friends as, if you know my son's name, if you know my fucking last name, if you know my parents, if you ever met my parents, if you ever had fucking sat down and had dinner with me and my fucking family, then I consider you a fucking friend. Otherwise, if we don't know each other on a personal fucking level, it ain't no love lost. It's just, we ain't kicking it like that. We ain't cool like that. We cool. We ain't like on a tight, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. You know? And it's just unfortunate that this young girl had to, she was probably on some like real fucking genuine shit, thinking that those are her peoples. And the fucked up part about it is that every motherfucker that was in that room was probably fronting like they were her peoples. Yo, there was dead ass like over 6 people in that fucking room, yo. No lie. And everybody's chilling and drinking and smoking and talking and conversating like nothing is going on. And you just hear shit, mad shit in the background, yo. I hope, yo, if you didn't hear that, if you didn't see the video's on my page. Just go on my page, scroll down. It's there. Check it out, man. And she gave out the room that she was in. It was like, what, 926 or something like that? Or 906? Ah, they dropped dime on you, right? Hell yeah. They were like, yeah, that guy Saquon, the one that eats midgets all day, every day. Because, you know, you was eating midgets back then, too, right? 926. Those are the first 3 numbers of my fucking phone number. My cell phone number. That's crazy. I might have to play that number. Maybe I'll hit the fucking lotto. Who knows? But, yeah, man. You know, talk to your kids, yo. Filter your fucking kids, bro. Filter them, especially if you have a fucking daughter. Especially. I'm so glad I don't have a freaking daughter. You don't even understand. I'm so happy I don't have a daughter. People making this world crazy and crazy. They should all get the death penalty and make her name for crimes like this. Yeah, it's true. It's fucking true. I totally agree. But will that happen, Woody? Unfortunately, no. It's just really sad. I just hope, like I said, I hope parents, you know, really are nosy with their children. I hope they, you know, let them know about this story. I just put my son onto this story, and I made him read the article and know what the fuck is going on. Although, you know, I have enough pep talks with him about friends, and he sees firsthand how mommy don't have no friends, like close friends like that. you know, that come to the crib. Like, nobody be coming to the crib and shit like that. I don't do none of that shit. You know what I mean? I think so too, Remedy. I really think so too. Hey, Feisty. What's up, sexy mama? I saw you earlier with that dress on, killing them. You better watch it. You better ask me permission next time you wear that goddamn dress. It's just fucking fucked up, yo. It's really fucked up. Filter your fucking kids' your kids' friends. Filter that bitch. I don't give a fuck if they catch a fucking attitude. They don't pay no motherfucking bills. Fuck that. I'll be waiting for my son to fucking try to say something like, yeah, let me know what bill you fucking paying. Let me know who feeds you every fucking day. She overdosed on the drug probably and didn't want to take a rapper. You know what's so funny, Khalif? I'm thinking the same thing because like I said, when I said earlier that the girl who was doing the live feed, she was like, her jaw was like this. That shit was jittering. And I know firsthand, I've popped E before. I can fucking say it. When I was younger, I did it. You know, my younger 20s and shit like that. And it does do that. That shit makes your fucking jaw fucking, you know, that shit starts fucking shaking and shit. Especially if you get a bad fucking trip. So who knows? She probably got a bad trip. And like, you know, like you said, it could have been her first time. And sometimes all it takes is the first time for you to have a bad trip and, you know, possibly get to a point where you are super duper incoherent. Like, seriously. You saw it, right? Her jaw was locked. Yeah, I knew I wasn't bugging. No, because at the end of the day, the laws wasn't made for us. But I would state this. Parents should at least try to meet all parents. Kids don't know, understand that. Goddamn right, Woody. I totally fucking agree, man. I couldn't agree more. When I first started doing it with my son, he was like real, you know, like taken back. He was like, Mom. He was like, what are you doing? I'm like, trust me, I'm doing this shit for your own fucking good. Like, I tell him all the time, I'm like, yo, everything I do, everything I say, everything I preach to you, you're gonna fucking thank me when you get older. I promise. And he'd be like, all right, Mom. And I'm like, no, I'm dead fucking serious. You're gonna fucking thank me when you get older for fucking being this hard on you, because these are all fucking lessons learned and shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm preparing him now because unfortunately society likes to do this a lot. You know, they like to do the hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil and shit like that, and I ain't with that shit, yo. Us as parents, we have to do our due diligence and fucking educate our kids and teach them what the fuck is right and wrong and teach them the facts about the world and shit that they fucking sugarcoat and ain't telling us. We gotta fucking let them know. If they ain't gonna fucking do their own fucking research on their own. Hell yeah, I know they parents too. They parents love me. It's crazy because they look at me and I'm like the youngest fucking parent out of all of my son's friends' parents. Like, no fucking lie. Like, I am like 20 fucking years younger than these fucking parents and shit. So they see me all tatted up and shit. Or sometimes they'll see me on my bike and shit like that. And they're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And you know, first perception when you see somebody like that is, oh, they young, they don't got it together, or, you know, like they hood, and all this other extra shit. And then once I start talking, or once I start telling them what I've been doing, or what I've done, or what I'm a part of, and this, that, and the third, and when I bang them with the, yeah, I'm a vice president of the PTA and shit like that, they be like, oh, okay. Like, they whole fucking MO switches up and shit. But, you know, I meet them. I make sure I meet them. Most definitely. Most fucking definitely. Because, like you said, that shit don't fall far from the fucking tree at all. I'm making pasta! Some spaghettis. Fucking starving. I gotta plug my phone in. And that helped me was, oh, Winnie helped me, so she had it. No, I think she was just getting held against her will. I think they were probably just pinning her down and trying to either fuck her or trying to do something to her. They were doing something against her will. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, if you look at the video, I have the video on my page. If you look at the video at around between like 2 minutes and 53 seconds, all the way up to about like 3 minutes and maybe like 5 seconds. No, I'm sorry. Like 3 minutes and like 15 seconds. Like throughout that time right there, that duration, you see in the girl's glasses, if you look on on the left side of her glasses, like if you're looking at the screen, look at the left side of her glasses and you'll see, you have to like pause it and you'll see, probably won't even have to pause it. If you look at it a couple of times, it'll fucking pop up. But you'll see, and she's laid out. She's clearly fucking laid out. That's where they're saying it started, Red. They're saying it started in another room, and that oh shit. They said it started in another room, and then it proceeded into the room that the girl was doing the feed from. But you know, like I said, either way, whether it was in a fucking room, a bathroom, a motherfucking closet, the point is that they were all in that fucking room. They all knew what the fuck was going on, and they should all be held accountable. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's fucked up. And you know what? Karma's a fucking bitch. You know what I'm saying? Karma's a real big bitch. And I just feel really bad that she had to go through that shit. Because like I said, she probably just genuinely went out to go kick it with her peoples and party like a fucking typical fucking teen. Or rather an adult, because she was 19 years old already. And she's thinking she's just going out to have a fucking good time. And, oh, and then they're saying that the people that she was with, because she had her mother's car, get this shit. They're saying that they took the car, her mother's car, and parked it back in front of the fucking crib. Who the fuck does that shit? Oh, I got shorts on. I don't want nobody thinking I ain't got no shorts. I got shorts on. Because I know I'm looking kind of naked and shit. But yo, they're saying that they fucking drove the fucking car. No fucking clue. Like I said, there was the initial post. The way they're saying that it started is because a guy made a tweet saying, "I will pay anyone $200 to stuff my baby mother in a freezer." They're saying that's how the whole shit transpired. What's up, big boy? They're saying that's how that shit happened. Somebody, you know, took the bait, which I guess was her best friend. And, you know, they planned to just go hang out, chill, go to the telly. And then another thing that kind of blew my fucking mind. They don't let more than fucking 3 people in a motel. I tried that. Don't ask why, but yeah, I tried to bring another girl into a fucking motel when I was with my husband, and they were like, no, only fucking 2 people. And I was like, what if I sneak the bitch in though? And that's just one fucking person. And they had like no lie, from what I counted, like I said, I counted like about 5 or 6 heads in that bitch. Nah, they were part of it, Red. The girls were in on it. It's not even about giving the dudes up, because they knew what was gonna go down. Like I said, you gotta watch the video, and if you watch the video, you hear in the back, there's like a whole bunch of conversations going on, and in like some of the conversation, you hear the $200 come up, you hear the, oh, I'm out of here, you hear somebody say, you know, open your mouth. There's a whole lot of fucking talk in the background, and you just gotta pick up on it, man. You just gotta watch the video a couple of times. Watch the fucking video, yo. It's so crazy. Like, it's really fucking nuts. And it's just sad. Really, really fucking sad. Filter your friend, your son, your kids' fucking friends, yo. Filter them bitches. Know who your kids are fucking dealing with, yo. Know where they live at. Know how they doing in school. That's another thing. If any of my son's friends are doing bad in school, he can't fucking hang with them. It's like not fucking happening. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, not sorry. It damn sure can happen to anybody, big boy. That's why I'm talking about it right now. Because I know me, along with like a whole bunch of fucking 1,000 other people who know about this story, are probably talking about it too. And not only to bring up the discussion, but you know, to just be on some like, don't be your kid's friend in a sense of like y'all partying, but you know, let your kid know that the only person that are gonna ever be there for them is, you know, mother, father, if they're actively in their lives right now and shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't. But you know, that's where it all goes down with who you hang, and it's just crazy. You know, you can't even say with knowing who you hang out with, because she thought that was her fucking best friend. And that's the crazy part about it, that it wasn't like just like a bitch from school, or a bitch that she bumped into in the club, or you know, a disgruntled fucking ex from a dude that she was dealing with or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was her fucking best friend, son. Like, wow. You know what I'm saying? I've experienced a fucked up situation with a best friend of mine for 25 years where she fucking shitted on me. But, you know, like I said, it wasn't no death or nothing like that. I wanted to kill her. But you can't put anything past anybody. And it's like, I don't know. I don't even know what to say about that shit, yo. I got 4 daughters and shit like that scares me. They have no clue what to do. It's true, man. That's true. Like, what do you do? What can you, like, teach your... This I think this just especially goes out to fucking girls, man. Not taking anything away from boys, but, you know, girls are more vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, what do you do to have them be like cautious all the time? Like, fuck a Mace. Fuck Mace. Mace ain't doing shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, tactical wise, like, mentally, like, what do you think? Like, you know, how do you make them think smart, think quick? You know what I mean? Like, that's what's key, I think. And you know, I don't have a daughter, but you know, I help raise my nieces and shit like that. And I was real tough with them. Like, I treated them like boys. You know what I'm saying? I was like, you gonna be fucking tough. If my brother raised me to be like a fucking boy, and he raised me to be a fucking hard ass, and this is why I'm so hard today, then best believe you're gonna be the same goddamn way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Yolanda, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm trying to figure out. Like, that's why I was asking Big Boy, like, how do you mentally prepare your kids if they were to ever get into a situation like that? What do you, like, what tactics do you tell them to fucking use? Like, I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. It's only so far of strict that you can fucking be. You know what I'm saying? Because the stricter you are, the more rebellious the fucking kid is gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it pushes them away. Exactly. They're thinking she was drugged, but as of right now, they're saying that it was like more so they were drinking and smoking. I think the played a part. Ecstasy. I think so. Or maybe not even. You never know. Motherfuckers might be smoking that K too, yo. You know what I'm saying? These young kids, they don't know, and they just copping weed from fucking anybody, yo. I don't cop weed from fucking anybody. I cop weed for one fucking person. And if that person ain't got no weed, guess what? I ain't smoking it. You know what I'm saying? Salud. But, that shit got me thinking. Like, how do you fucking prepare your kids for situations like that? You know? Like, I'm thinking about that shit right now for my son. My son is 15 years old. You know? I'm so fucking thankful that he's like a homebody and he prefers to be home rather than to be out in the streets, even though I don't let him run in the streets like that. But, you know what I'm saying? He's a homebody, so I appreciate that so freaking much. Like, you don't even understand. But how do you, you know? Stephanie, you have a daughter. I'm sure you heard what's going on. How would you mentally prepare your daughter if, knock on wood, you know, if ever a situation like that were to come up where she has to, like, fend for herself, you know? Yeah, but how much can you teach them? And I get that. Trust me, I'm all for that. I'm all for the teaching. I'm all for the preaching. I do so much of that shit. Like I said, I be running my son's ears dry. He be like, again, Ma? He be like, I just heard this story like 2 days ago. I don't give a fuck. You're gonna hear that shit again, goddammit. I don't fucking care. The hardest part is their own personality. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that's true. That's what I'm saying. It's harder to deal with girls. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I think so. I think it's harder to deal with girls simply off the strength that, like I said, I help raise my nieces. And just having a boy is just like so much fucking easier. I feel like I can speak to my son more openly about things. And my son is just open with me. You know what I'm saying? I've gotten to a point where I've talked to him enough to a point where I'm like, you could confide in me, and I let him know that no matter what you tell me, whether it's gonna get me upset or not, I'ma always love him, you know. And I tell him, I'd rather you upset me with the truth than feed me a bullshit lie. I tell him, don't lie to me, because if you lie, I'm still gonna fucking find out. Because like I said, I'm Carmen motherfucking Sandiego, goddammit. I watch too much fucking First 48. I am like a motherfucking private eye. Like I am like fucking Inspector fucking Gadget. All the motherfucking Inspector Gadgets and fucking Sherlock Holmes, that's me. Like, they got that shit from me. You know what I'm saying? So, I tell him, don't put nothing past me and we'll be cool. I tell him, we'll forever be fucking cool. You'll never have a fucking problem with me if you just keep it real with me, be open with me, and just let me know what's up. And he does that. And we have a really fucking dope-ass relationship. And I fucking appreciate that shit because sometimes I be seeing other kids that are like my son's age, or like younger or older, and they like have zero fucking respect for their parents, zero respect for society, zero respect for fucking elders, and I'm like, damn, I want to whoop your fucking ass, yo. Like, I really want to fucking whoop your ass. And I can't. You know? 15 years, I never had to lay a hand on my son. Never. My voice does enough. My voice is like me whooping his ass. I just say once I say his name is Isaiah. We don't call him that. We call him Zay. But if I say Isaiah, he knows I'm upset. He be like, oh man. He be like, yeah, Mom. I be like, yeah, son. Gotta have him trained, people. If a kid is acting up, just send him over to me. Send him to Boot Camp Blaze. Send him to boot camp. Bring him over here. Yeah, they always think I know more. I thought I knew more. And my parents let me fucking fly free. I left home at 15 years old, people. I did not run away. I did not drop out of school. I didn't like school. I was a 90 average fucking student in school. I just fucking hated being told what the fuck to do. And I was cutting class. And I was dating somebody that was 10 years older than me. And my parents got tired of me fucking cutting class. They got tired of teachers calling me I wasn't in school and shit like that. And they signed my ass out of fucking school. And my mother was like, you want to be grown? Here's your papers. Motherfucking, what's that called? What's the motherfuckers called? Truancy. She was like, truancy ain't coming after you. You ain't got to worry about it. Cops ain't coming after you. You free. You are out of school. You want to fucking be grown? Be fucking grown. And I was like, huh? I was like, are you fucking serious? Like, I was like, is this shit even legal? Like, you can fucking sign my ass out of fucking school? She was like, yep. I was like, oh my fucking God. And I left home. And I got a job. And I was working since I was fucking 15 years old. Never came back home. But that doesn't work for everybody. You know, I talk to my son and I tell him all the time. I'll be like, yo, you know, I left home at your age, like your age right now. Like, I bounced out of home. And he's like, Ma, he was like, I would never fucking leave. He's like, I don't know where the fuck I would go. He was like, I wouldn't survive out there. I was like, good, I'm glad your ass knows that shit. I didn't think I was gonna fucking survive out there. I've been through the fucking works. I was homeless. I did mad shit, yo. I could fucking write a book. You know what I'm saying? But it just made me who the fuck I am today. But like I said, not everybody could go through that type of life and come out fucking alive or winning or sane, you know? But it's just, you gotta talk to your kids, man. Talk to your fucking kids. Talk. Don't care if they get upset, you know. Look in their phone. I go through my son's phone all the time. He knows it. I be like, phone check. And he gives me his phone. I read every fucking text message. I read every fucking inbox. I read every fucking snap. Every email. I read everything, yo. Like, real shit. I read fucking everything, and I don't give a fuck. Later, big boy. Be safe, alright? And have that talk with your girls, man. I'm sure they'll be good, but, you know, it's always good to just have a continuous... It's always good to have those refreshers, you know? Those talks and shit like that. I talk all the time. Talking is good. It keeps everything open, you know what I'm saying? And it keeps the kids more comfortable with you. It gives them a sense of comfortableness where they feel like they, oh, you know what? I can go to my mom or I can go to my dad and talk to them about this and that. You know what I'm saying? But with this investigation, yo, I really hope that they find Famulous or Famulous. I think that's what it's called. They put up a $20,000 reward for anybody to come forward with information if they know, you know, who did it and shit like that. And goddamn, if $200 made somebody fucking kill somebody, hopefully 25 fucking thousand will make somebody drop dime on somebody. You know what I'm saying? At this point, I hope somebody snitches, because what happened to her was so fucking unfortunate. It was really fucking grimy. And it was just fucking heartless, yo. Like, super duper fucking heartless. I can only imagine what her mother's going through right now. Don't nobody want to bury their kid. Or as parents always say, you should never bury your fucking kid. But everybody's gone. And I'm about to be out. I gotta finish cooking my food. Anyway. Good discussion. Like I said, if nobody read the fucking article or if nobody saw the video, it's on my page. Check out the video. Like I said, between 2 minutes and 53 seconds and like 3 minutes and 15 seconds. That's when you hear like all the fucking chit chatter and commotion and the scream and all this other extra bullshit, yo. Keep your kids educated, yo. Have a good night, everybody.